Are you addicted to silver bullion? Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Patrioticstacker here, and I'm back with more content for you guys and girls today. I hope you all enjoyed your Sunday and your weekend. I had a great time today. Went on the boat up in Lake Wallenpaupack with the family. Had a nice Sunday, and it was nice for once because Sundays, usually that relaxed day. You just sit back at home and really do nothing. Maybe catch up on things around the house. So it was fun to go out on the boat and on that beautiful lake up there. I hope you all had a great Sunday, and before I start, if you're not subscribed and you're new to the channel, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget to comment down below. All that stuff really helps out the channel. So the question today, are you guys addicted to silver bullion? Now, yeah, I'm addicted to silver bullion, and for any other stackers out there, I'm sure they can relate. I know a couple of my buddies do. Say I'll order Royal Mint Kilo Bar, and I'm waiting. I have that feeling, and then as soon as it hits the door, I open it up, I get it, put it in the stack. That feeling's gone. Now I want to start all over again, right? I'm looking online. All right, waiting for my next purchase. Snag that. Wait till it gets there. Open it up. All right, back online. It's really, really addicting. But you know what? If you play your cards right, it's a good addiction. I mean, stacking gold and silver, you're saving money, you're preserving your wealth, it's a hedge against inflation. There's so many pros with stacking gold and silver, but there are cons as well, like many other things in life. For example, if you're in debt, if you are taking funds from bills and using it towards metals, you can really put yourself in a hole, especially times like we're in right now with the economy obviously not being too well. Jobs are slowing down. It's kind of, we're in rough times, right? But not only that, a lot of people are getting FOMO right now because American Silver Eagles, for example, even RCM bars, Britannia bars, premiums have been dropping a lot on precious metals. Not only with the premiums, spot price as well. I mean, American Silver Eagles, we haven't seen the premiums this low for 3 years. So, and it kind of came quick, right? We weren't expecting it, just dropped right away, right? It was really, really, really quick, really quick. So what that does, it causes FOMO. Like people are like, oh, well, I need to get in and buy as much as I can before the prices jack back up. I mean, 3 years seeing Eagles at 10, 15 to $20 over spot, and then seeing them anywhere from $4 to $5 over spot. Yeah, people are going to be like, well, I need to get some, especially newer stackers that's been started stacking the last 2-3 years, and all they've known is Eagles being really, really ridiculous and premium. So now people want to get into it. Well, maybe you don't have the money that week. Maybe you don't have the money that month or that year. Maybe it's just a bad year. Well, what people usually do, when they really want something, well, they put it on a credit card, or they take out of their bill money, or they do something, that they shouldn't be doing. So they end up putting themselves in a hole by racking up credit card debt, taking cash savings from, their emergency fund, or, bill money, and they put it towards gold and silver. I've seen a lot of people do that. And 99% of the time, a few months down the road, a year later, they're selling those items, their silver, their gold, to pay off their credit card debt. They're paying off their whatever debt they have out there, right? Or they just need money because they tapped out of their emergency savings and their HVAC system took a crap. Well, they don't have that emergency savings anymore, or they got is that gold and silver, so they're gonna have to tap into that. So it can be very, very dangerous if you're not, being smart, not thinking it through. For example, I'm very blessed. I've built my business. I've hustled since I was a little kid. So I've made good investments and done a lot of good things. I'm still learning. I'm young. I got my whole life ahead of me. Knock on wood. So I'm still learning, but I do not spend the money I don't have. I don't count my eggs before they hatch, right? You don't count the chickens before the eggs hatch, right? So I live within my means. If I know, all right, this month I only have $2,000 to spend on metals, well, guess what? That's all I'm spending. Next month, if I have $100 to spend, all right, well, that's all I'm spending. Or maybe I'll save that up until I have more to make a bigger purchase. So that's what I do to kind of protect myself, protect my family, and protect my stack. Because if you don't think of those things and you fall for the FOMO, or you really want something really bad, just think it through. Make sure you have the funds. And that's just with like everything else, right? Say you and your wife want to go buy a boat. Well, the first thing you guys do is you look at your books, you look at what you're making. Can I afford this? How much are the payments going to be? What are the taxes? Can I afford this? How about the insurance? You go over things. You don't just jump in head first, because most of the time when you jump in head first, you end up falling on your head, and you don't want to do that. You want to, strategize, be smart, do your homework, your due diligence, and do the right thing. I mean, we stack metals for savings, a hedge, wealth preservation for our kids in their future when they get older, or our families. And the last thing we would want to do is buying this on a whim and then having to sell it to get money back that we need to provide for our family. This is our savings. This is our retirement. And you want to keep it that way. That's why it's important to have cash savings for an emergency. It's important to not stack metals until your debt's paid. And when I say debt, I'm not talking about a mortgage. Most homeowners have a mortgage, from a 15 to a 30-year note. So we're not going to talk about that debt, or a car payment. Most Americans that own cars have a car payment. I'm talking about personal loans, credit cards, any major debt with high interest. You want to pay that off before you start stacking metals. And you want to make sure you have cash savings. You don't want to tap into your cash savings. That is an emergency savings for an emergency. Say, all right, the HVAC, the AC goes out in the house. Well, you need to get AC, right? Especially in the summer. If you're south, you're in Florida somewhere, or Alabama, any southern state, and your AC goes out, that's like a no-no. That's like, oh my God, right? Well, HVAC systems are not cheap. Not only are you paying for that, the supplies, you're paying for that labor, and it's not cheap. So, you need to have that cash savings for that. And even your credit cards, you use your credit card. You can use your credit card. You can have like a credit card that you keep in your safe for emergencies also. I also recommend having that cash savings, but, if you have debt already, I wouldn't be using that credit card, but you know what I mean. You just gotta be prepared and think things over. There's too many people that jump into things really quick, and they end up screwing themselves over, and I'd hate to see people do that. I mean, listen, I can't change nobody. I can just give you my opinions, my thoughts, things that I've done in the past and what I've learned from. I mean, the best thing of learning is trial and error, right? That's how I've gotten good at doing my trade. I do wood flooring for a living. I didn't start off good. I messed up a lot of things before I got good. And that's the best way of learning, right? Messing up and then trying it again, and keep on trying it, practicing until you get it right. But to me, yeah, it's addicting. I love stacking gold and silver. I love what it does, the pros, just the beauty of it, and just holding that real wealth in your hand. It's a peace of mind. And when I say it's addicting, it's because of, just like I said, it's awesome, and for all those reasons. But it's only a bad addiction if you make it a bad addiction, just like anything else. But yeah, guys, it's just the video for today. Just be smart. Don't fall for that FOMO. Make sure you are out of debt before you start stacking metals. You're not in a bad situation before you start stacking, because that just doesn't make sense. Get your life situated, fix what you have to fix before you get into saving money, because obviously you cannot save if you're broke. You cannot save if you got massive amounts of debt. Pay that off, and once you have that clean slate to start from, start stacking. But all right, guys, it's a quick video for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and Patriotic Stacker, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.